Okay, guys, let's get started. So, I welcome you all to this Microsoft Intune training session. So, we have a few members Danish, Kishore, Rama, Shakil, Sayed, Vikas, and Vinay. I would like you guys to introduce yourself. Tell me about your background, your IT experience, and your expectation from this Intune training, starting from Danish. Danish, can you unmute yourself and speak up?
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Are you guys able to hear me?
Yes,
Can you hear me, Kashif? Hello.
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay. So I have from 2019. I'm working in IT. Before that, I am graduate in computer science. I have done in engineering computer science, and presently I am working in NTT from last 4 years on SCCM profile. And from last 1 year, I got access to Intune. So for just to for uh, I took this course to just enhance my skill in endpoint management so that I can this crack the interview and this certification MD101. And from your videos, I have been watching from a couple of years. ICCM also I watched and this Intune also I watched. So thank you.
Okay. Thank you for the introduction, Danish. Kishore.
Hi Kashif, good morning. I have completed a Bachelor of Engineering in Information Technology IT, and I'm currently working in TCS since last 4 years, and on the SCCM profile. And now, currently, my project is going to migrate to the Intune, so I just want to learn all the Intune part on the perspective of the learning and the interview cracking. That's why I'm learning the Intune, and again, it's a future scope. And since mm, last some years, I watching your video on YouTube, and even I completed a Udemy course. So I'm interested to learn the Intune also. So that's why I'm joining the course.
Okay. Thank you for the introduction, Kishore. Ram. Ram, can you introduce yourself? You need to unmute yourself and speak up. Ram. Okay. Not sure what happened. Maybe mic is not working. Rama.
Hi, Kashif. Good morning. Hello, everyone. Uh, so am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I have total 11 years of experience and IT. I was working with Providence Global Center. So I was majorly concentrating on application packaging and SSM deployment. So I was leading the team here. So I lost the hands on both in SSM and Intune. So I thought to enhance my skills again. So Intune, I never have been experienced like with the hands-on. So I thought of taking the course since it is the most emerging technology with respect to application packaging domain. So I also like joined your course in SSEM long back in 2017. So it was very useful to me. So I was able to complete the certifications and everything. So I thought of taking the intern again finally.
Okay. Thank you for the introduction, Rama. Shakil.
Hi, good morning. Sure. Um, I'm Shakil Ahmed. I have a bachelor's in information system. I'm currently working as a software automation engineer in an investment bank. Um, I have previously worked as a help desk and a junior system administrator. I have worked on-premises Active Directory, but I'm planning on doing a career switch to to cloud and specifically, Azure, Intra ID, and Intune. Um, I here in the States, it's pretty, it's very demanding. I have watched uh, your SCCM videos in YouTube, and I have purchased a course in Udemy. I didn't finish it fully, but I think it was a good opportunity for me to join for the Intune and get some hands-on experience so I could do a career switch. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the introduction, Shakil. Vikas.
Mhm.
Hi Kashif. Hi everyone. So yeah, I have like 15 years of experience. I have been with various IT companies and I have been into various roles. I worked as a project manager. I've been into cybersecurity. I've been into desktop admin. I looked after data center operations. Some experience with product support engineering, incident management, problem management, all sorts of IT infra side experiences. And I also have experience with SCCM about 6 to 7 years. And no, I want to upskill myself to various technologies. So yeah, I want to get into Intune now and learn Intune.
Okay,
Thanks.
thank you for the introduction. Vinay.
Hi Kasif. Hi everyone.
Hi.
Overall, I'm having 15 years of experience in IT, Kasif. Currently, I'm working on SCCM. So I used to watch all your videos and I learned SCCM because of you only, your videos only. I completed one of the SCCM implementation project by going through the Udemy video itself. So
Mhm.
currently, now they are migrating to Intune, and I'm looking opportunities outside as well. So everywhere, like they're asking for SSM and Intune, it's a combination. So and also, I think majority of the companies they are migrating from SSM to Intune now. So I just want to learn Intune to upskill myself.
Okay, thank you for the introduction and the feedback. Sayed. Sayed Yusuf, can you unmute yourself and speak
Hello.
up?
Good morning,
Yes,
Kashif sir.
morning.
Yeah, I'm from 2021 pass out guy. So since I was in a business with family from the past 3 years, so now I'm expecting to see myself as an IT guy. So one of my friend, as your old student, Salman has told to join Intune. So he's a back for me to help it out. So he just told me to learn from the videos of Mr. Kashif sir. So I'm over here. Inshallah, we'll see what happens, sir.
Okay, thank you for the introduction. Okay, so what I
Thank you.
understand from your introductions, guys, that almost everyone is from IT background, and you have some of you guys have SCCM background experience. Some of you guys are from, system admin background. So, like this technology, Intune, I'm gonna talk about that product in a bit. So give me 1 minute, guys. Still unable to. Okay. Okay. Sorry, somebody was messaging me. Now, let's get started, guys. So, I welcome you all to this Microsoft Intune training session. Now, today is going to be the introduction session wherein I'll be discussing about Microsoft Intune, the historical background of this product, what are the core functionalities of this product, right? And we'll discuss about the architectural diagram, how Intune services are running, where exactly those services are running, then uh, why Intune is the best choice for organization, why you should learn Intune, then Intune licensing part, then lab setup, then we will talk about the course content and the duration and all. So we are going to discuss about those things. Yes, yes, Syed Yusuf, you have any question?
No,
Hmm?
no, Kashif sir.
Okay,
Continue
you
with that.
raised. Okay, you raised your hand though, so I'm gonna lower your hand. Okay, now, so first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Kashif. I am from Mumbai, I have somewhere around 15 years of practical IT experience. Right now, my roles and responsibility is to work as an architect, wherein my primary responsibility is to design and implement technologies for organization. Um, I have expertise on various technologies like SCCM, Intune, Active Directory, Azure, PowerShell, application packaging, Microsoft 365. I have completed my master's in information technology, and I have completed various Microsoft certification. With regards to training, I have trained more than 40,000 students globally. I take classroom training, corporate training, online training. So apart from my day-to-day activities, I am involved in training. Now, these are my website and email address. So that's about me, guys. Let me talk about Microsoft Intune. So first of all, I'll introduce this product. So this is a Microsoft product. As you all know, it's a Microsoft, it's developed by Microsoft. And this product came into the market in the year 2010. So this product came in 2010, but it was going okay till 2018. Okay, till 2018, this product was struggling in the market because till 2018. So when it came into the market in 2010, so many players were already present, like BlackBerry was there, AirWatch was there, Tanium was there, Big Fix was there. So it struggled a lot, and over a period of time it evolved. And what happened in 2018, till 2018 it was going okay, but after 2018 after COVID, COVID started in 2019. So people started working from home. When people started working from home, then the people who were using SCCM, they faced a lot of challenges. Faced a lot of challenges to manage devices on the internet, because SCCM is basically managing devices on the LAN network on premises, right? When Intune came, Intune started managing devices over the internet, and Intune manages devices and applications. So the main functionality of Intune, the core functionality of Intune, is to manage devices, MDM and MAM, mobile application management and mobile device management. So from 2018 to 2025, it accelerated a lot, and now it is moving like a monster. Wherever you go, you will find Intune. People who are using SCCM, they have migrated from SCCM to Intune. People who are using third-party, other mobile device management application like Tanium, then AirWatch, then IBM BigFix, they have migrated themselves from those product to Intune, because Intune has more features and far better features from, if you compare with those products. So we will talk about the features later on, but first of all, you understand as Intune administrator what you will have to do. So you basically need to do mobile device management and mobile application management. That will be your roles and responsibility. So as Intune administrator, you will get console, Intune console, web-based. It's a web-based console. You don't have to install Intune server and anything in your premises, in your server. Not needed. You just take the subscription and you are good to go. So you get web console. Through that web console, you create policies, you deploy applications, you manage devices, you manage applications. Whatever you have to do, you do it through the console. So Intune is basically in the cloud. You don't have to install Intune services in your office premises. And from that portal, the policies will be deployed to the devices. So what all devices you can manage from Intune? You can manage Windows devices like Windows 10, Windows 11. You can manage MacBook, Android, Windows 10 and Windows 11 mobile phones, and iOS devices plus Linux. Linux is not added here, so let me add Linux as well. So you can manage these leading operating systems. So Intune is basically covering all leading operating system. Windows is covered, MacBook, Android, iPhone, iPad, mobile phone, like Windows mobile phone plus Linux operating system. So you can deploy policies on these devices. You can restrict some of the features on these devices. You can wipe these devices. You can send a factory reset policy. I mean, factory reset command. You can send application, you can update application. There are many things which you can do. So these are the things, some of the things are mentioned, but these are not only the things. There are many things which you will be able to do it from Intune. So device policies you can collect in device inventory, device wipe, application push, device configuration, etc. Similarly, you can manage mobile application inside the device. So as Intune administrator, you will get a web console, right? And from that web console, you deploy policies for application inside the device. Where? On the Android and iPhone. So let's say you would like to deploy application policy for Outlook or application policy for Teams, you know. So you can deploy application policies, application wipe, application configuration, app self-service. So you will have complete control on your devices and the applications what you guys are using in your organization. So that will be your roles and responsibility as Intune administrator. Okay. Now, why do we need to manage devices? We need to manage devices because some people, for example, there is a user, he is in Canada, for example, and he needs some application. You can send application from Intune. Suppose there is a user in US and he lost his device. So you can remotely wipe his device. Okay. There is a user in um, Mumbai and he would like to get his device upgraded from Windows 10 to Windows 11. So you can deploy policy from Intune and get the device upgraded from Windows 10 to Windows 11. These are just examples I'm giving. So you can do many things from Intune, guys. Let me take you to the next slide. Now, Intune will be managing devices all over the globe in your organization, no matter where the device is located. Because Intune is managing devices over the internet. You don't need a LAN connection. You don't have to ask your employees to come to office to get Intune related policies. So as long as the device has internet connection, irrespective of the location of the devices, the Intune will be sending policies to the devices and the devices will receive those policies and it will apply those policies. So Intune, as Intune administrator, suppose you are in Mumbai. Let's assume that you are in Mumbai and you have access to Intune. You are working as Intune administrator. Now from Mumbai itself, you can control devices from for Sydney devices. You can control Toronto devices. You can control Dubai devices, right? All over the globe. You can send policies, you can send applications, you can wipe devices, you can restrict some of the things, you can install application. There are many things which you can do. Understood? So you will have devices in Mumbai, for example, 20,000 devices, London 10,000 devices, Chennai 5,000, New York 3,000. Similarly, in many locations you have devices. So from Mumbai itself, as Intune administrator, you will be controlling devices. Okay, no matter where the device is located, as long as the device has internet connection, you can control the devices. Okay, now let me take you to the next slide. Now, Intune services. Do we have to install Intune server in our office premises? No, we don't have to do that. Unlike SCCM. SCCM is what? SCCM, you have to build the architecture yourself. You have to have the database server. You need to have domain controller server. Then you need to have SCCM primary site or secondary or central administration site server in your um, office premises, and you have to put distribution point in each location. But Intune does not work like that. Intune is basically configured in the cloud, in Azure cloud data center, Azure data center. So Azure is what? It's a public data center. So Intune services are running in Azure cloud data center. Azure is present in almost more than 60 countries now. Azure is present in more than 60 countries. So when you create your Intune subscription, suppose if you are in India and you create your Intune subscription from India itself, so based on your location, your account will get created either in India Central or India South. Depends on the location, which one is the closest to you. Suppose you are in India Central, then your account will get created in India Central. If you are in present here, your account will get created here. Depends on the location. Suppose if you are in US, right? So your account will get created in US data center. If you are in Europe, your account will get created in Europe data center. So based on the location where you are, your account gets created. The Intune services, basically your Intune services will be running in Azure Cloud Data Center. Now, how Intune services are running in Azure Cloud Data Center? First, you have to understand the data center. What is data center? So data center will be like a building, general building, building which will have, like many floors. For example, this building has 10 floors. Let's assume that this building has 10 floors. Now the first 2 floors dedicated to Intune. Let's assume the first 2 floors are dedicated to Intune. Only Intune services are running on the first floor and the second floor. Now, this is the outside view of the data center. Okay. Now let's see the inside view of the data center. So this is how the data center inside view. So you will have the containers. You see the containers, these are the containers. And inside the containers, you have racks. As you see, these are the racks. And on each rack, you have high configured servers. These are high configured servers. Okay. So in one rack, for example, this is your rack. This is your this is your container. Inside that container, you will have, for example, 500 racks. Okay. So one container will have, for example, 500 containers. I mean, one container will have 500 racks. Okay. One container, this is your container one, and inside that container, you have 500 racks. On those 500 racks, you have servers. Servers are kept on those racks. So combination of many racks are called what? Azure Service Fabric Cluster. So the first floor and the second floor. Let's say the total container is 1000 container. Let's assume 1000 containers are there on the first floor and the second floor. And uh, in that 1000 containers, how many racks are there? Let's assume 500,000, 500,000 racks are there in that 1000 containers. So 500,000 racks will have servers. So that is called what? Azure Service Fabric Cluster. Service Fabric Cluster. So cluster will have many servers, thousands and thousands of servers. Got it? So you have a cluster in almost all data center. Some data center do not have cluster, but almost all data center you have got cluster. So Intune service is basically running on that cluster. So first floor, second floor, they will have racks. Inside the rack, you will have, uh, sorry, first floor, second floor will have containers, and inside the containers, you will have racks. Inside racks, you will have servers. Got it? And the combination of all the containers in first floor and second floor is called Azure Service Fabric Cluster. Okay, so Intune services is basically running on Azure Service Fabric Cluster. So this is the inside view of the data center. Now let me take you to the next slide, which talks about the actual architecture of Intune. Okay, so first we have discussed about the outside view of the data center. Second, the inside view. Now let's go little deeper down and see the Intune architecture. So Intune architecture is designed by Microsoft. So on one of the servers, for example, on one of the server, Intune services are running like this. So when you create your Intune account, you get web console. Okay, you don't have to configure anything. You don't have to install any server or any integration. Everything is done by Microsoft. unlike SCCM, wherein you have to do all the task yourself first. You have to build the whole architecture. Okay. Now, Intune is a SaaS kind of product. SaaS means what? Software as a service. Software as a service like Gmail. You don't have to create any server. You don't have to do any configuration. You just create your account. That's it. And you start getting emails, right? So Intune is basically a SaaS kind of product, wherein you have to just create your subscription and start using it. The only thing is you will have to pay for it. Okay. So web console you get when you create your subscription, you get what? Web console. From that web console, you do the changes, the configuration and the reporting. Whatever you would like to do, you can do it on that web console. Now your information goes to Graph API. Graph API will understand your requirement, okay, the configuration what you would like to do, and it will pass on the information to Intune services in the backend. Now Intune services will configure device or protect data or manage app based on your requirement. It is going to pass on the information to um, these services in the backend. So your task is to do the configuration here. The rest everything will be taken care of. Okay. So you have to just follow some steps because Intune has all the steps are predefined. Microsoft gives you documentation, plus if you Google it out or go to ChatGPT, you will get n number of websites which will give you the detailed steps how you can proceed your, how you can achieve your in Intune. So your requirement, I mean, your task is to go to web console and do the configuration, and rest everything will be taken care of in the backend. Now, Intune has integration with various Microsoft product. For example, Intune has integration with Microsoft Entra ID. Entra ID is what? The Azure Active Directory. That's the old name of that product, Azure Active Directory. So Intune is basically taking all the information from Entra ID. Intune is taking user information and device information, group information from Entra ID. So that is already integrated here. Then Intune has integration with Microsoft 365. So licensing is done from Microsoft 365. Then Intune has integration with SCCM as well using co-management. You can manage devices from SCCM and Intune together. That is called co-management. Intune has integration with various stores like Microsoft Store, Play Store, Google Play Store, Apple App Store. Then Intune has integration with Defender, Microsoft Defender, the antivirus. So you can control antivirus in Windows 10, Windows 11 devices from Intune portal. You can manage Windows devices, Mac OS, Android, iOS, iPad, and Linux devices. You can manage mobile application on iOS, iPad, and Android devices. You can deploy updates to update the machine from Windows 10 to Windows 11, or from old version of Windows 10 to the latest version of Windows 10, right? You can deploy updates using Windows Update for Business. So basically you have these things uh, pre-configured from Microsoft. You just take the subscription and you start working on it. So you just have to pay for it. How much payment you have to make? You have to pay $8 per user. So whatever the number of license you will consume, $8 per user. Suppose you are giving license to one user, you will have to pay $8. Okay, $8 per user per month, monthly basis, you will have to pay for it. Okay. So you will get more clear picture when we do the actual training, when you will do the lab setup and deploy policies and all, then you will get these clear picture how these things are done. Okay, so this is just a high level diagram, guys. Now Intune has competitors. Various competitors are there for Intune. So
Hello.
yeah.
That's it. Like you said that Microsoft is going to charge $8 per user, right? So it is only for the person who is accessing Intune console, or for the person who is using company portal also.
The
Like
person who the administrator will not have to pay anything. The user will have to pay the Intune cost. Okay, suppose you have 1,000 employees in your organization. How many license you need to take from Microsoft? You need to take 1,000 license. So how much you will have to pay for this? So you will have to pay
$8,000.
$8,000, $8,000 for 1,000 employees. Okay, the user, not the administrator. So you will not have to pay the license for your utilization because you will be the administrator. But the user who is using the user who is enrolling his mobile device, who is enrolling his laptop, he will have to, I mean, he will not have to pay, but the license cost will, the user who is consuming the license, you will have to pay the license cost according to the number of users who are consuming the license. Got it?
Yeah, okay. And like uh, SCCM as a client to communicate with Windows and main servers. Does Intune will have the similar kind of thing? The clients need to be installed for every Windows
Your your
operating.
vo- your voice is a little, I mean, it's not clear.
Okay.
Can you
Is
speak up
it clear
again?
now?
Uh-huh.
So I was asking, SCCM will have a client to communicate with the PS server.
SCCM
So
will have, sorry,
like Windows will have client, SCCM client to communicate with the main PS1 server.
primary
And
site server.
yeah, so does Intune will have also have any client to be installed on each Windows system?
Oh, okay, okay. So SCCM agent is there in all the devices, and that does the like a communication bridge between the server and the client. That is what your question is. Yes,
Correct.
Intune also has that kind of thing, but not similar to SCCM. But we have to install one agent, that is Intune, Microsoft Intune management extension you need to install in the machine, and then that will be the acting as a communication bridge between Intune server and the machine. Okay, which we will discuss later on. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
now Intune has competitors. Okay, some of you guys already know about these competitors like Mobile Iron, Workspace ONE. This is previously we used to call it as AirWatch. This is VMware product. Then IBM Mass 360, Citrix, Jamfro, Hexnode, Tanium, BlackBerry, Soti, Cisco Meraki. But these competitors, they are focusing mostly on Android plus iOS devices. So they were focusing on Android and iOS devices. So before 2018, when Intune was struggling in the market, right? So they were leading AirWatch. This was leading in the market. AirWatch, Workspace ONE. It was on number one. And before the AirWatch, BlackBerry was the number one. BlackBerry before 2010. When Android came into the market, then BlackBerry, you know, people started using Android instead of BlackBerry. So previously, BlackBerry was on number one. Later, Workspace came on number one, right? Now Intune is on the number one. Maybe Intune will get replaced by somebody else. We don't know. But currently, Intune is leading the market. Why? Because the Intune is managing all leading operating system. So the most important part is Windows, right? Windows operating system is added in Intune management so that you can manage Intune Windows 10, Windows 11 devices. That was the major achievement from Microsoft. So you can manage Windows 10, Windows 11 devices. Plus you can manage Android devices. Okay. Plus you can manage iOS devices. Then MacBook, right? iPad and Linux. So all leading operating system are covered here. That's the reason Intune is leading the market. And also Intune is cheaper than these competitors. Okay, the cost of this Intune license is very cheap, $8 per user per month, right? And those who are using Microsoft license, it is um, less cheaper than people who are using these products. Got it? These products are basically focusing on Android and iOS, but Intune has these devices like Windows 10, Windows 11, Android, iPhone, Mac OS, Linux, iPad. Okay. Now, why Intune is the best choice for organization? Why not these competitors? Why not IBM Mass 360 or Hexnode or SOTI or BlackBerry or AirWatch Workspace ONE, right? Why not those products? So you need to understand the reason why Intune is the best choice for organizations. Point number one, it is easy to deploy. Okay, easy to deploy. You don't have to install any servers. You don't have to build any architecture. Everything is already done by Microsoft. You just take the subscription. That's it. Second, it has already integrations are already there with many other Microsoft products like Microsoft Entra ID. It's already integrated. 365, Microsoft 365 is already integrated. Then SCCM is already integrated. You just have to enable the feature, right? Then Defender is already integrated. App stores are integrated. So that's the reason it is easier for deployment. So integrations are done. Unified management. So in one umbrella, you can manage devices, you can manage applications, you can deploy policies, you can deploy applications. There are many things you can do in unified management. Inside one umbrella, you can do anything. Then it's a SaaS kind of product, software as a service, right? Unlike um, other products like AirWatch. AirWatch, you have previously we used to download the server. I mean, we have to build the architecture yourself and then you start managing your devices. So it was a very tedious job. I don't know whether you guys have used AirWatch or not. So if you compare with Intune is very easy to deploy and you just have to take the subscription. That's it. Then it's cost effective. It's very cheap for Microsoft customers. Those who are using Microsoft 365 E3 license or E5 license, it is very cheap for them. Then cross-platform support. Yes, it has support for other platforms like iOS, Mac, Android, right? Apart from Windows, those platforms are also supported. Automation and efficiency, you can automate many things. Efficiency, you can efficiently work using Intune. Then remote work enablement, you can your employee will not have to come to office. They can work from anywhere as long as the device has internet connection. You can still deploy the policies on the devices, unlike SCCM. So those who are from SCCM, they know the pain, how much pain they have received during COVID, right? Comprehensive device management. You have a lot of things to do the device management, unlike the competitors. They have less number of features than Intune. Security and compliance policies, configuration profile is there, application management. You can deploy application, you can update, retire, uninstall. Then conditional access, you can provide access to company resources only on certain condition. Let's say if user in India, user will be able to access all the services. If user goes out from India, if he is traveling somewhere outside, not in India, then we can block access. If user's device is compliant, he will be able to access. If his user's device is non-compliant, we will block access. So those conditional access policies are there in Intune. Then it has more security features than its competitors. Okay. Device enrollment is pretty simple, straightforward, very easy to enroll devices. It's you do not have any lengthy process to do the device enrollment. Updates and innovation. This Microsoft is doing updates every month. They are updating Intune. They are adding more and more features with more innovations. So you don't have to worry about it. So that is the reason. These are the factors why Intune is the best choice for organization. Now, why you should learn Intune? Okay, point number one. So before you learn any new technology, you should do some market research, guys. Okay, so it's a matured technology. It is there in the market for the past 15 years. Okay, since 2010, 15 years, this product is there in the market. Now, it is present in almost all big size and medium size organization. So wherever you go, you will find Intune. Okay, almost all big size and medium size organization. And that is the reason you have good vacancies. Good vacancies all over the globe, guys, whether you are in India or outside India. Okay, good salary. Those who are from US, Canada, Australia, European countries, they can expect a salary of 50 US dollar per hour, hourly basis. Okay, um, you can expect a salary. This is average salary. Some of my students are getting $80 per hour as well. Okay, so that's the average salary for Intune administrator in outside India, not India. In India, you can expect a salary of 8 lakh per annum, 800,000 Indian rupees per annum. That's the average salary. So based on your experience, based on your previous salary, what you are drawing, right? So you can expect the salary. But the average salary is 800,000 Indian rupees for Intune administrators. So good vacancies, good salary, right? Um, anyone from IT or non-IT background can easily learn this one. Unlike SCCM, if you are from SCCM background, I mean, if you would like to learn SCCM or Microsoft SQL Server or Microsoft 365, you need to have prior knowledge. But in Intune, if you have basic computer knowledge, that's okay. You can learn this one. If you have IT knowledge, that's well and good. You know, some of you guys um, have IT background. Some of you guys are coming from SCCM background. So it will be even more easier for you to learn this one. But anyone can learn this one from IT or non-IT background because this is the easier one. You don't need any prerequisite, unlike SCCM wherein you have to learn many things before you actually learn SCCM. Okay. Um, you don't need any coding languages to learn like Python, Java, C, C++. You don't need to learn all those languages. Everything is GUI based. You just have to follow some steps to achieve your task. Okay. Online resources are available. So if you are stuck, you just Google it out and you will get a number of websites which will help you to fix your Intune related issues or Intune related request. Good career path. You can make your career as Intune administrator, level 1, level 2, level 3, architect. Okay, so this is how you can um, grow in Intune platform. Okay, guys, so these are the reasons why you should learn Intune. Okay, now Intune licensing. Intune has three types of licensing. Either you take Microsoft 365 license, like 365 E3 or E5, Intune is already included in that one. Okay. If not, then you can take standalone license. So Intune standalone license, you can take it uh, and you can utilize that one. And the last option is enterprise mobility plus security. Intune is already included in that one. Okay, it's gonna cost you $8 per user per month, monthly basis. Okay,
$8 is for standalone licensing, or is it for?
Standalone.
And in case we have Microsoft 365 or this enterprise mobility, then we don't need to pay extra $8,
No,
right?
you
Okay.
will have to pay. You will have to pay for this one. I think you will have to pay $28. So Intune is already included in that one. Got it?
Okay, gosh.
Now for Intune lab setup, we don't need to um, create any um, lab in Azure or AWS. You can set up the lab in your computer itself. So basically, we need to have this configuration on our computer. So each one of you, you will need to have a laptop or a desktop. Okay, that's the requirement. And on that computer, you need to have either Windows 10, Windows 11, or Mac OS. So operating system should be either Windows 10 or Windows 11 or Mac OS. You need to have 8 gigabyte of RAM on that computer, 8 GB RAM, 4 logical processor, okay, and 100 GB free hard disk space. So that is needed on your computer, on your laptop, and make sure it's a personal computer, not office computer. It should be personal computer. If you have office computer, then chances are very high that it will be restricted to install some software and you will not be able to perform the task properly. And the policy will not allow you to install any foreign application on your office computer. So it is better to use personal, okay, personal computer. And on that personal computer, you have to have minimum 8 GB RAM, 4 logical process, 100 GB hard disk space. Second requirement is you need to have Visa or Master credit card or debit card. Okay, that is for Intune subscription. So subscription is required. We will take Intune subscription and that needs your credit card or debit card information. Then the third thing is you need to have Android and iOS device, mobile phone. Okay, so what is our requirement here? We will create one virtual machine inside our laptop. One virtual machine will create, and that machine will get enrolled, will get controlled from Intune. So we will be controlling that virtual machine from Intune. Okay, and also we will be controlling iPhone from Intune, iPhone and Android device. Okay, clear?
Yes, Kashi.
Now the next thing is, let me talk about the Intune syllabus. Okay, so tinyurl.com/Intune SYL, tinyurl.com/Intune SYL. I have already shared the syllabus with you on WhatsApp. If you have not received it, you can go to this portal, tinyurl.com/Intune SYL, and that's going to give you the Intune syllabus. So we are going to cover these things in theory plus practical, introduction to MDM, Intune versus SCCM, right? Windows Autopilot, licensing, domain purchase, bring your own device, Windows Autopilot, ADMX, group policy, line of business application, Win32 application, filter, right? Then upgrading machine from Windows 10 to Windows 11, Windows Update. Then we have enrollment status page, application protection policies, tenant administration, Windows Auto Patch, co-management, remote help, BitLocker, then labs, enrolling devices, Linux device, Mac, iOS, and Android device in Intune. So these are the things which you are going to learn in our training um, from basic to advanced level. Now, after this training, if you would like to take exam, then MD 102 is the exam which you can take it, and that's gonna cost you 165 US dollar if you are outside India. If you are in India, then it is gonna cost you 5,000 around 5,000 rupees. Okay, so this is the exam which you need to take and become certified. So I'll help you with the exam as well. Those who would like to take exam, you let me know. I'll help you pass the exam. Okay. Now let's discuss about the duration of this course. So we are doing weekday session, right? Weekdays. So today is the first day session, introduction session. So weekdays, right? And time, what time we are doing? We are doing at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. India time, IST. Okay, accordingly you can convert the time based on your time zone. So those who are in EST, US, it is gonna be 11:30 p.m. to 12:30, right, Shakil?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. India time, daily 1 hour session. So Monday to Friday, Monday to Friday, and that will be Sunday to Thursday for you, Shakil, because of the
Yes,
time zone.
that's correct.
Okay,
Yes.
Monday to Friday in India time, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And total duration, we are total duration, it's gonna take 45 days to finish all the topics. Okay, we will do maximum 35 to, let's say, 38 sessions to finish all the topics. Okay, maximum. Then in the training, what will you get? You will get recording. Each session will get recording, plus you will get sample CV, plus Intune study material, plus you are gonna get what? Uh, course completion certificate. Course completion certificate. Plus you will get dumps, exam dumps. Plus you will get exam assistance. Okay, so we'll guide you.
Kashif, exam
Hmm,
exam dumps is that real MD 102 exam dumps.
yes,
Okay.
that's the weekday session, guys. Okay, now let's talk about weekend. Weekend, which I have started already from this last Saturday. So I have taken session on 13th and 14th. So if you would like to join weekend session, let me know. I will cover the topics which you missed, and then you can join from Saturday. So weekend session, that is starting at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, 1 p.m. India time. 10 a.m. sorry, 10:30, not 10 a.m. 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. And that is only on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday. So 2.5 hour session on Saturday and 2.5 hour session on Sunday. It's gonna take 6 weekends to finish all the topics. 6 weekends. And we will do maximum 14 sessions, and rest everything will be same. You will get recording plus CV and all. So 2 sessions are there. So this one which we started today, this is the weekday session started today, that is 15th September. Okay, 9 to 10 a.m. Now I have created one no, I have not created one WhatsApp group. I will create one WhatsApp group for this batch and add you guys, those who are interested to continue from tomorrow. Okay, so you need to reach me on this number. This is the number that you would like to continue, and I will send you the payment details. You need to make payment and enroll to this course so that I'll add you to the WhatsApp group. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Any
Do you
question?
want, yeah, are there any pre-task which we can do, like creating Microsoft account I have created, or can we install that VM?
No, no,
Uh,
don't do anything. Don't do anything. Wait
okay,
for my
o-
instruction.
okay.
Kashif sir,
Yes.
I just want to know the recordings. Like we have to prepare. Yeah, you will send me the link to get on all the recordings of today's section, tomorrow's. Yeah, for the process.
I will record this. Recording is going on right now. So after this
Oh,
session, after half an hour or an hour maximum, you will get the recording on the
yeah,
group,
oh,
on
that would
WhatsApp
be
group.
on the sure, sure. And the future and the like after 4 5 days, the recordings also will be sent it by you by the time after half an hour or 1 hour of recording, na sir?
Yes, every day we will send you the recording.
Sure, sure, sure.
Okay?
Kashif, one question.
Mm-hmm.
So, Intune has the capability to install the security updates as well as SCCM do.
SCCM deploys updates, but Intune deploys policies, and based on the policy, updates will get downloaded from Microsoft. Yes, Intune sends policies to the devices, and devices will download security updates, critical updates, quality updates, feature update, definition update from Microsoft. Got it?
Okay, so that will be covered, right, in this?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Any question from anyone else?
Nothing from me.
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, so those who are interested, 1 minute, I'm gonna create one WhatsApp group right now. New group, and it's gonna be, what will be the name? Name is going to be okay, I don't want to hold you guys for this. I will create a WhatsApp group and add you guys in that WhatsApp group. You just send me a hi message that you would like to continue the weekdays or weekend batch. Okay. So I'm gonna add you in that one. Any question before we wrap it up? Hmm?
Nothing. Thank you, Kashif.
Good.
Okay,
I'm good,
guys.
Kashif.
So let me create one WhatsApp group and add you guys in that group. Okay. Bye now. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Kashyap.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Thank you.